Welcome to the Corner Office Podcast. I'm here with Duava and Victor. How you guys doing?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm back at the cave. Had so much fun last time, and I guess you saw the reels and stuff like that. So we connected, and I'm glad to be here again for sure.
Yeah, I saw what you did with LJ and Joe.
Yeah.
I was rocking with that.
Yeah, I saw the Takika one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually has a nice chain.
It's
I'm not
nice.
gonna lie. Like,
Listening.
and I made a track too. That was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, I love that.
Couple mortgage.
Oh god. So you guys are like best friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you guys know each other?
We went to the same. Middle school.
Middle school, high school.
High
Yeah.
school.
Okay. In Ottawa.
Yeah.
In Ottawa, yeah.
Longfields. Shout out Longfields.
Longfields.
Yeah.
Barhaven.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
I'm Barhaven Realtor.
Say
Oh,
word.
for real?
Yeah, like that's what I call myself at least.
Barhaven Realtor,
Like I do
that's
most
sick.
of my business out there, so
Yeah.
I guess yeah.
Boom.
Barhaven
Yeah, we
Realtor.
went to Longfields. We weren't really like, we didn't know each other. Like we met each other probably
Okay.
like grade 7, but we didn't really like start talking to each other until like grade 9.
Great night.
We straight up. Oh, okay. So it wasn't
Yeah.
love at first sight.
No.
Like you
No,
kind
I
of.
mean, it kind of
Pause.
it kind of was, but like after we met, you know what I mean? Like formally met, because
Yeah.
we met at this communications technology class, like
Okay.
video editing and stuff.
Okay.
Basically,
what I
like the
said to
same
him?
type of stuff.
This guy was watching League, and I was like, "Oh, you play League?"
Yeah,
And then I was like, "Oh, and then
Yeah,
just
no,
clicked.
Oh, you
there's-
both play League.
yeah. We
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah,
I mean,
used to.
I used to.
I
He
mean,
still
yeah.
plays occasionally.
Yeah, I never understood that game, man. Like,
Oh no, it's a crazy
so
game.
much clicking.
It's too much.
man.
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah.
I was like StarCraft.
No, I hate it. Yeah.
I used to play StarCraft
Yeah,
too,
it was
back
StarCraft.
in the day. Yeah,
So,
StarCraft
yeah.
1.
Yeah. How'd you guys get into like music then? Was it always a passion?
You wanna go first? Me?
Yeah.
Well, music for me, I started playing piano at the age of 6.
Okay.
And then when I got into middle school, high school, that's when I started playing the alto saxophone. And that's where I got into jazz. And I actually dropped the piano. And then after high school, after I graduated, I picked up the piano back again. And then somewhere along those lines, the guitar. And then actually, Duava wanted me to hop on a track as like a joke initially. This is like 2, 3 years ago.
Yeah, like
And then-
3 years ago.
So that's you started like 2-3 years ago recording tracks.
Yeah, recording tracks. So
Okay.
yeah, and then it started off as a joke, but then he was like, "Oh, you're like half decent." So then we just kept like doing like albums on albums, and then
How many songs you guys have together?
Oh my god,
yeah,
100?
100
100?
Yeah, me and him together. Yeah, like 100.
Like- Like all released?
No,
Nah,
no,
we
no,
just have
never.
them.
Some of them will never see the
This guy's only
daylight.
dropped like 5 songs,
Oh, like
4
five.
songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you drop, as like under your name, like or is it like both, or how does that work?
So the first one was like under my name and his name.
Okay.
Like it was like my track.
Yeah.
And then the next one was again the same thing. And
Okay.
then he started dropping on his
Yeah.
page.
If it's
Like,
really
we made him a
good,
page and stuff.
yeah. If it's really good, it goes on his track because he has more fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay, that's cool. What about you?
For me, it was like I didn't really like start doing it professionally until like later on, like in my life.
Okay.
But I'd say like I started the whole music.
Wait, later
thing.
on in your life, you're only 23.
Yeah, later on, like I'm meeting like in
Yeah, I'm just
contact.
kidding.
But yeah, so I started like 3, 4, like just playing the piano and stuff,
Okay.
because I could always like, I was always just like trying to find a way to like, I always liked music like my whole life, even till I was 3, like,
Yeah.
before I started like playing the piano. And when we were in Sri Lanka, my mom got my brother like this keyboard thing, like a piano,
Okay.
this little gray one, and basically like my brother didn't play with it. Like we used to be in like a room all the time, like the whole day, like 24 hours a day. So we had like nothing to do, and basically like I just started playing it, even because my brother didn't play it, right? So I would just start playing. I would play like Halo by Beyonce and like tracks that I was like, I like this track. I would start playing it. My mom
Okay.
was like, "Oh, this guy's sick," and then
She's like, that's sick.
yeah, no, she didn't say
Word
that.
for word, word for
But,
word.
Sure, I said something
Word
else.
for word. That's just-
But yeah, pretty much I just kept elevating, like getting better and stuff. And my mom was like, okay, yeah, he has a talent for it. So like later on, like we came to Canada, and like she got me like a little microphone, like a blue snowball.
Oh,
When I
okay.
was like 12, 13, I started recording tracks on that. And pretty much like after I met this guy, we had a friend named Tim and can't remember. Tim, Yusuf, and Jaden.
Okay.
We started like freestyle rapping in the cafeteria and stuff in like grade 10. Yeah, grade 10, grade 11, something like that. Yeah. grade 10, grade 11. Yeah, we started just like freestyle rapping in the calf, and this guy was around too. Like he wasn't like recording yet. That was way later.
He was like, shy about it.
You don't want to hear my freestyles.
Yeah.
You know? You don't hear none of them.
No, we were both garbage. Like we were trash.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, we just used to do it for fun. And I have a boy named Bromar. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know where that is.
Anyway, I have a boy named Bromar, and he makes music too. And one time, like, I was singing him like a joint, like I was singing him Sam Smith or something,
Okay.
like some old Sam Smith track, and he was like, "Yo, you're nice, bro.
Your voice gets so high, man.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
you gotta record, bro." And I wasn't good back then. Like he just thought, like he heard some of my voice, and I was like, "Okay, word. Let me do a little 1-2." Like I pulled up Logic because I had been using Logic for a long time.
Okay.
I had my brother had a 17-inch MacBook Pro, like the big, huge
Those
one,
are okay.
like back in the day.
Like 2013.
And,
yeah.
He had Logic 9 downloaded, like an old program. And I just started playing with it. I thought it was a game. And basically, gradually, I just started learning how to pick things up because I was like musically, like I had musical ears, right?
Yeah.
So I started playing around with it. I started making beats, like just, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like everything that I do, it was mad organic.
Okay.
Like, it just started.
Like you're not like trained.
Nah,
It's
I'm
just-
not trained at all. I used to just, like, if I need something, I just get it. You know what I mean? I learn how
Okay.
to do it. I pick
Yeah.
it up. I'm like, I play it like a game.
Yeah.
So I started using Logic, and I started just messing around with my brother's laptop. That's how I started learning how to like record and engineer myself and stuff like that. So yeah, my mom got me that mic, and I just started recording tracks.
Yeah. You
Logic.
said you play piano too.
Yeah,
Did you
dude.
play like classically?
I was classically trained for like 2 years, and
Oh,
I
okay.
stopped.
Yeah, I used to be forced to play the piano for like 7
long?
years, man.
Oh, that's
and I
sick.
hated every
You
minute
hated
of
it?
it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I
then
understand
now,
it. Yeah, I understand.
now I'm like, I wish I kept going, and I wish I didn't hate it, right?
I
Because
hear that a lot. Yeah.
yeah, like any Asian kid, like that's what you play, like piano,
You
right?
play
Yeah,
like
no.
Chopin.
Yeah, like Beethoven, anything, right?
genres.
Anything classical. But now all I want to play is pop. But like, I'm shit now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I feel like if you play classical and then like you try to go to pop, it'll make it easier because like
Oh, it's
you understand
yeah, yeah.
foundations.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
understand-
Foundation,
everything's-
theory, scales, like everything. Yeah,
Yeah, pop is like
Dexterity.
4 chord progressions, like
Yeah.
4 or 5 chord progressions
yeah,
every
for
song.
sure.
Yeah.
Like, but
Transpose.
I love classical music though. I don't listen to it enough, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to play it too.
you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I always liked it when I was a kid.
Okay,
So I just listened to it on YouTube.
yeah,
Just pick up the notes.
gotcha.
Yeah.
What's the name Duava come from?
Where's it come from?
It's not even like a crazy story. It's
Just
like a
it rhymes with
stupid-
guava.
Yeah, exactly. That's the story. So I was looking for a name. Like this was back when, like I told you, I got a snowball microphone,
Yeah.
and I started recording these garbage songs. Rubba dubba dub.
Oh, that's
Like
a hit.
actually
Auto?
garbage.
No, it was
No,
garbage.
It was hard. They were all hard.
It
Oh,
was,
yeah?
it was
Bumping.
bro. The name was Rubba Dubba Dub. Like
Yeah.
it had
Rubba-dubba-dub.
stupid lyrics. Anyway, I started making these joints on my laptop, on my brother's laptop.
It's all about your brother, eh? He got you all into this, man.
Nah, Rubba Dubba Dub. My bad. Rubba Dubba Dub was actually when I got my computer. I had a MacBook or like a iMac, like the
Okay, yeah,
yeah. And yeah, basically I just started recording on that, and I was like, yo, I gotta get a name. I gotta think of a name. What should I do? And my mom had like, I think she had guavas just on the kitchen counter.
No,
Yeah.
Now you're just making
Yeah.
it up.
I'm not
Because I said guava.
I'm
now
not
you're
making this up.
okay.
I'm just being dead serious. Somehow, like that
Guavas.
fruit came to my mind, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna name myself Guava. Bet it's Guava. Boom, it's done. I'm gonna make the sound. I made the SoundCloud and everything.
Guava.
Called Guava.
Wait, you had a couple names before that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
names
you had
before
funny
it.
names before
I
that.
had names before it, but when I started recording, because I had producer names.
Oh yeah,
I was a
that's what they were,
producer
yeah.
before that,
Okay.
and yeah, I was gonna name myself Guava, and my mom was like, "That name's garbage," and I was like, "No, it's not." We started having this little argument, and she was like, "Just put the D from your last name. My last name's Daluwatta." Sri
Okay.
Lankan traditional Sri Lankan name,
Okay.
and she was like, "It starts with a D. Just take the D, replace it with a G, boom."
Duava.
That's
That's actually lit.
Yeah, it's a
Flavor.
stupid story. It's not even like some deep.
It doesn't need to be though, but that's.
It was named after Shadow I saw.
What about you, man? You just go by Victor or
That's
what?
my name.
Just
That's
your name.
literally my name.
No, that's good too, man. That's easy for people to remember. Then.
Yeah,
And,
easy
like,
for me to remember as well.
yeah. So What brought you to the cave? Like, how did you meet LJ, and what's the story of that?
Man, bro, I could probably talk for like 15 days. I just
About
talking
LJ?
yeah.
BLJ.
LJ, I mean, same with this guy, but these guys are like basically like my blood brothers. Like we've known each other for so long, like including LJ. Like I met LJ in 2014, I think.
That long ago.
Yeah. So I was like 14 years old, like 14, 15 years old. And the story is that like, remember I told you that my boy Bromar, he put me on to like making music. Like, he was
Okay.
like, yo, your voice is sick.
Yeah.
That same guy was like, okay, yo, I'm gonna add you to a group chat after I started like getting into it a bit more when I was like 14. And there was like, I'm not even joking, there was like 120 people in that group chat.
Okay.
It was a Facebook group chat on Messenger.
Is that big or small?
100
It's
and
pretty big.
Okay, that's pretty big.
yeah,
Okay.
it was big.
A group, sorry.
It was
group chat.
It was literally a group chat. Yeah.
Oh, not a group. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
With 120 people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's
Like,
a lot.
there
You'd
was,
be like
like,
getting messages every 2
spam-
It was
seconds.
Yeah,
like it was
spams,
almost
all
like a Reddit page. Like there
Okay.
was so much just content, people just
Yeah.
sending tracks and stuff. And I heard this like I used to just play the tracks like one by one, like because everyone was just sending each other tracks, right? I was
Yeah.
trying to find the stuff I should hop on, and this guy LJ was sending mad tracks. I don't know how many tracks he had back then. He probably had 500 tracks, just sending over and over. I would just see LJ your guy over and over again. I was like, okay, I'm listening to this guy's joints, and I played it and I was like, oh, yeah, this is garbage. I didn't rock with it. I thought it was trash. LJ knows this. I thought it was garbage, but I was like, this guy's cool though.
Okay.
Like I used to talk to him. And I was like, this guy's cool. He used to send me direct messages like on my own too.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, this guy's cool. He's putting me on game and stuff. I was like, okay, I gotta keep this guy close. But I think he thought I was trash too. He would never admit it. And he was telling me like, yo, your
It's
mixes
mutual,
are.
mutual.
Yeah,
You're
mutual.
both trash.
I hate you.
Two
would
trash
try to tell
going
me-
together.
He would
No.
try to tell me in like a nice way, like, oh yeah, there's too much high end, there's too much low end, mid frequencies, blah blah blah, all this garbage, and and I was just like, okay, yeah, bet, yeah, I'm gonna work on that, But then next thing you know, like we just kept getting like better friends. You know what I mean? Like our bond just grew. Like we were just so similar to each other, like our thought process and stuff.
Yeah.
And like we're mad laid back, and like we just vibe together. He would talk to me about random stuff, like not even music related, and I think that kind of like bled into like a relationship like with music, and I started getting like better, like way better than I was, like really fast, exponentially.
What do you mean by better? Like
Like
writing,
better as an artist, like
Okay.
writing, producing, and everything.
everything.
And that's when like he kind of like eyed me as an artist. He was like, "Yo, this guy's sick." Like even back then, man, I know I said that about my mom.
Like, way back.
It kind of was like a full circle moment almost, but this time for like the whole thing, like actually taking this thing seriously.
Yeah.
And yeah, next thing you know, this guy's like, "Yeah, I want to sign you. I want to put you with me under my wing." And like this was like a year later, after we were still in first class, 2015ish. I was like, okay, bet, yeah, let's do it. We just started talking. We were like, okay, what are we gonna do about this? How are we gonna split this? Blah 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 blah. Blah. Yeah, that's kind of like how the fundamental like relationship started.
You guys have been together for a minute then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
More than
Long
half. Yeah.
Wow.
Long
Way
time.
back.
Yeah.
When did you meet LJ then?
Oh, I actually met LJ probably like, I want to say like 4 years ago or something. Like
In
pretty
person?
recent.
He knew about LJ.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'd always he'd always tell me stories about LJ, but then
Yeah.
in person, it's been like, I want to say like, in the past couple of years,
Yeah,
I probably
okay.
not. I
Like
met
maybe
him.
2018, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like
Okay. So you record most of your music here at the cave now.
Yeah, like most of the stuff that I recorded and put out like has been at my house, cause like I'm a lot more like, my house is like that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, that
What?
keyboard that I have that I told you about in Sri Lanka, it's just still the keyboard that I used to make all my songs.
Really?
Yeah, I still produce. It still has Play-Doh on it and
It's
stuff.
busted too.
Yeah, it has
Like,
Play-Doh on it,
broken
speakers.
keys.
That's cool. That it's
I make all my
Wow.
songs on it.
really
Yeah, I use sounds from it and everything.
wow.
Bass lines. Yeah, I just have like with my house, I have like a specific like sentimental like connection to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always like prefer making music there, like over any like multi-million-dollar studio, whatever
Really?
it is. Yeah.
At your
Uh-huh.
house.
Yeah, so majority of stuff that I put out is on my house. Yeah.
So do you think like gear is like reflective of what kind of music you can make, or it doesn't matter?
LJ would disagree with me. But for me, like I was talking
Yeah,
to
that's
this guy
for
and
you. For you.
I was talking to Noah and Dre, who's in that room, about this, and I think that like I could record on a potato, like I could record into a frying
Yeah.
pan. Like
Yeah.
for me, it doesn't matter. I could be in a hut in Sri Lanka just recording tracks.
Yeah.
I've seen
You
so
feel the
many.
same?
Yeah, I've seen so many like on TikTok. You see like people on BandLab, and all they have is like an Apple earphone, and they're literally just recording. Sorry, I hit the mic. They're all just like recording, like da 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 da, and then they like comes out on BandLab, and it's actually a hit, and they post it, and it gets like bare views.
Bro,
Yeah.
I've recorded on my MacBook speakers before. Like I mean my MacBook mic. Like I would just put the MacBook like in front of my mouth and just let it bang. I'd just hold the MacBook, the whole thing. And just
16-inch.
Yeah, the
Pause.
piece would just pop.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it just sounded like an explosion. I didn't care. I was like, put some reverb on that shit. Let's go.
So it doesn't. You really for yourself it doesn't matter. You just need the inspiration.
Bro, even the way that I record now, like whoever's been in my house could tell you this. I literally just I make the beats on my piano, like my keyboard, and then I just pull up my mic. It's like right next to me. I twist my body like this and I just record into it. It's literally the bare
vocals.
bones, bare bones setup.
Yeah.
And these
everything is
these are songs that are getting like hundreds of thousands of plays.
Millions sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Millions, yeah.
Like I was mostly on your YouTube, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah. So
And yeah, pretty much like for me, technology, like all that stuff, like it's only like obviously like if you have like good tools, then use your good tools, you know what I mean?
yeah.
If you have access to them, but don't go out and like I
Like,
need to get
As somebody who's starting,
Drake uses a U87, I gotta get a U87 and use it. Nah, you don't have to do that.
yeah.
I could probably pull out my snowball and make people think it's a radio ready hit.
Really.
15 minutes, yeah. Yeah, you
That's-
just gotta know what you're doing, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you like I was looking at the credits to like your stuff, like so you guys produce all your own music as well.
Oh, he's the main producer. He
Okay.
usually cooking. He
Yeah,
cooks it up in like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
just sitting there.
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's taking a long time. But yeah, I pretty much produce everything on my own, yeah. Except for like maybe 2-3 songs. Like
Okay.
EDM tracks and stuff like that, yeah. It's
Gotcha.
like the only time that I don't fully produce everything.
I saw like video as well.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
on the song that you guys just dropped. It was like you guys were on the video, like video direction. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
you do everything or what? Like what's
Well,
going
yeah,
on
so-
when we shoot videos, it's like real guerrilla. Like we just pull out a camera, go to a location, just start filming.
with
and
like your phone?
No, we have the Sony A6500.
Okay.
I have a Fuji X-T4. He has a phone, but I don't know.
We use my phone
his
sometimes,
phone.
yeah.
We recently discovered because like our batteries died, and he's like, okay, let's just use our phone.
Yeah.
And he uses his phone. And it's actually pretty good quality. And then like,
Yeah, this is what I mean, man. Just bare bones. Like, whatever we got, we just use it.
Okay.
The phone could be straight. Like, you just put some grain on it and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Big
There's
grain.
the graininess. Is
Yeah.
the yeah, okay. So like I don't know, like all the videos now, it's like they're super shaky, and it's like it's on purpose.
Yeah.
I think. Like
Yeah.
the style of like even like vlogging right now.
Yeah, sometimes
like-
I just shake that shit.
Yeah.
Like no, well, yo,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
pause. No, but if you get like a behind this, if you stand behind us when we're filming, like we're literally just like this. Sometimes we have the camera attached to a tripod, like because we don't have time, so we just grab the tripod and start going like this, and it's like it looks crazy weird, but it works out in the end.
So we have a shot. We call it a shutter shot, right?
Okay, pull up a thing of where you're doing this. Send us this clip. I want to throw it up on here. Where
Okay,
you're
yeah.
doing
Okay,
where you're
okay.
doing this.
We can record like an example, like like a reenactment of it.
Okay,
Like,
we'll do that
yeah,
after.
and then,
Yeah. So we have this shot called we call it a shutter shot. Like I don't know whether there's a technical term for it, but like we bump the shutters. People do it like in music, but like we bump the shutter speed down like super low, like super slow,
Oh.
and it's like
Yeah, then you get
1/2 of a second, and we just move the like we probably look crazy when we're doing it. Like someone probably see me on the street like while they're driving, just going like this with the camera. I have no idea what this guy's doing. I'm like, no, just wait for it, man. Just wait for it. I'm about to get a crazy shot.
Yeah.
And then like it turns into like this transitional shot. Looks crazy.
Yeah.
You put a little light close to it.
If you look
it's
in the
mad
videos,
blurry.
you'll see it. In the
Yeah,
videos.
yeah,
You'll
now
see it in every
that I
video.
talk to you, and then I'm gonna go home and watch them.
Every video,
Yeah.
every video.
We put like split
Actually,
second. My bad. We put like split second shots like in between two normal shots to make it like a transition into the next shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
plane. Just look at the plane.
The plane. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
the plane.
music video.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So like being signed with YV, like what does that mean for you? Like you're like
I don't have my chain, man.
you don't have one?
I have one, but it's not.
You
not
actually
on
have
me.
YV chain too?
Yeah, this is a YV chain, but it doesn't have the YV on it.
Oh, okay. So how's it a YV chain then?
I just took the pendant off.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is
Pendant's
it?
mad rusty. It's like black right now. Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I was like, I'm not rocking this. It's good. It looks way too. It looks dirty, man. I can't rock this.
Yeah. So what does it mean like to be signed with YV and like tell me about that.
For me, like it means the world to me. Like to be honest, like being signed to like my boy, like who's also like one of my best friends. It's crazy. Like the relationship we have, like that's what matters to me. Like being signed with him and having access to like the studio and having access to like, let's say we need money to do something. We want to go to New York, shoot a video. We have like a 50-50 kind of thing. Like it gives me a lot of like, I don't know. It gives me a lot of leverage. Like when I'm, let's say I want to reach out to someone.
Yeah.
LJ could reach out to them with his professional language and he's like, hello, how are you? I was wondering if, I can't do that.
Because what would you say?
Say what's
What
poppin'.
up?
What's poppin'?
What's up?
Yo.
What are you saying? What are you saying right now?
What do you
Billboard. What up, bro?
Okay, so that's how the business works. Like it's like 50-50 on ventures that you could like go out and like travel and perform and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like let's say we were doing a show or something like that. The money would split me and LJ.
Okay.
50-50. Royalties, we would split it 50-50. Stuff like
Gotcha.
that, yeah. Merch.
Okay.
whatever it
Okay.
is, yeah.
Speaking of that, I was actually really curious. Like, are you gonna be performing, you guys, anytime
We did
soon?
one in August. When I put my album out, we did like a little show
Okay.
in Ottawa. I'm thinking of doing my first like actual concert in July. But don't quote me on that.
Okay,
yet,
that's
but
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. In Ottawa?
No, in Sri Lanka.
Oh, you're big there, eh? Just say it. It's cool. You're big there. I know. Like I was reading the comments on your videos on this. I obviously don't understand what the hell they're saying, but like, I'm assuming when you see like fire emojis
That's a
after
good
it,
thing, yeah.
it's probably good.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember one time me and LJ were like talking about my comments on my music videos and
Like, what are they saying?
they're saying good stuff most of the time. Like sometimes there's a couple of weird people, but
Like what? What did they say? Like I
like the
want your
weird ones?
babies and stuff, or what?
anyway, so like LJ read this comment. He was like, Gandara. He's like, what's Gandara? I was like, yo, let me see. Let me show me that. He pulls up the comment. It's Gandara. The word's Gindara, right?
Okay.
There's a fire emoji. He's like, what's Gandara, bro? What's Gandara? I'm like, it's Gindara, bro. That means fire. So it's just fire and then a fire emoji.
Oh, okay.
Like just random like stuff like that. Like you would think it's like something crazy, like some serious comment. It's a long ass word.
Yeah.
But no, it's just fire. It just means fire.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I have fun just reading the comments. People have long.
Do you read
paragraphs
them?
sometimes. Yeah, every time, every one of them.
Every one of them.
Most,
eh?
I mean, no, not every one of them. That's exactly.
You try your best.
Yeah,
Like
I
most creators say, I love reading the comments and like
They're so trying.
I would
Yeah.
too, man. Like I mean, it inspires me to feel like other people enjoy what I'm putting out, right?
Yeah, the comments. For me, the comments is like a reflection of like my impact. You know what I mean? It's like the only way I could,
Yeah.
other than like if I'm doing a show or something like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the only way I could engage like with my audience
Yeah.
and like know what they're saying about me and stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Am I doing this wrong? Is this song trash?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
So like your focus is really being in the studio, like whether it's here at home, not so much like doing mad shows and touring and stuff like that.
Right now.
Or is that, yeah, right now.
Right now, yeah. Like for me, right now I'm really like into just making like getting myself like better. You know what I mean? As good as I
Okay.
could be. Like I want to be as good as I could be before I go out and like. I'm talking in terms of like performance.
Yeah.
Like I'm really just practicing every day. Like this guy knows, like me and him.
Yeah.
Sometimes we practice together and like we just keep doing it over and over. I made this guy sing the track maybe 200 times on time.
Yeah.
Over and over
Like how do
again,
you
yeah.
practice? Like in front of the mirror or what? Like or
I just
In
sing.
your-
I just sing that shit.
You just sing
Oh,
along.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
warm up. You
I just do it over and over and over and over
Okay.
until I can't anymore. Like I'm like sometimes I'm slumped in the chair like this, just singing
Really?
the track. Yeah, just over and over, like memorizing it and shit.
Comes
Yeah,
up
I-
muscle memory.
Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
becomes muscle memory, like how to
Okay.
hit the notes and stuff.
Mhm.
It's
Really?
natural. Yeah, after a while. But yeah, I just want to be like like inhuman when I do my shows. Like when I do my concerts, I want to seem like, is this guy lip syncing?
Really?
Nah, he's not. He's actually.
You don't
singing.
want to have any stage fright, nothing.
I don't have stage fright. I never had stage fright.
Okay.
But one thing I do want to have is like the ability to just not have like a filter when I'm on stage. It's not like a fright thing. It's more like I want to be able to break my shell like when I'm on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have a little bit of like an on stage kind of personality is what I realized.
Oh,
when I did
really?
that. Yeah. Like I would be like
Define
telling,
it.
yeah, I'll be like telling like jokes and stuff, like just talking about how much I'm sweating and stuff. I'm like, I don't need to do that as much as I do. Like I just gotta talk to the people who are in front of me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I have like little things that I tell myself like, okay, yeah, you're doing this wrong. Cause I'm like a pretty self-aware person.
Yeah.
Like I know when I'm like, I'm annoying here. I'm this. I'm this. I gotta work on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So back to your potential show in Sri Lanka.
Oh yeah.
Like what are the odds here? What are we looking here?
Right now, 70%.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
Right now,
July,
yeah.
it's probably hot as hell there in July. Eh?
Yeah, it's way hot. I mean, it's hotter than it is here for sure.
Yeah, like I'm from Hong Kong. It's pretty hot there too. But
I've been to Hong Kong.
You've been to Hong Kong? Nice. Like layover or like you actually?
No, I actually went there for like a week maybe.
Oh, okay, nice.
I don't remember. I was like maybe 7, 8.
Okay.
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of Sri Lankan clients that'll be watching this, so like they probably know you anyways. But so this be like really cool for them, you know.
I haven't done a video podcast before.
You haven't, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are vlogging. Tell me about that.
That's this guy's vlog.
Oh,
yeah.
that's just you.
That's just him.
Yeah, I vlog, but like I don't like put out the vlogs like all the time. It's more like.
Didn't we film that vlog in like Byword? Remember the
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
ass? I told him to drop it because I thought it was hilarious, but he deleted it. But the concept was funny.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. There's a bunch of stuff we've shot that I just never put out.
like you got tons of music and tons of video that you just like.
Music,
It's not
the video like we have a lot, but music I probably have like upwards of 2,000 songs maybe.
That you just don't
That I just
feel
have.
like are not good enough, or like
I can't
it's
put
not
out
the right
I
time.
can't put out enough music. Like I'm the type of guy like I want to drop everything.
Yeah,
Like I love like when I make something I get attached to it. I love it.
yeah,
But I can't just, you know what I mean? 2,000 songs, that's crazy.
yeah.
I can't
it's
just
too much.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane. That's Gucci
You
Mane.
want people
I
like
like-
wanting more instead
Exactly,
of too
yeah.
much.
Yeah. Like we're in a consistency type of era, but 2,000 is I'll be dropping like what?
It's oversaturation.
50 songs a day, like I don't know.
Yeah, you be producing an album. Yeah, for
What's
sure.
wrong with this guy?
Yeah, yeah,
Like even my fans would be like, nah, I'm not listening to that.
yeah. Really, eh? It's too much. Yeah, you want people craving.
Yeah, I have multiple careers with the music. Can't just
Yeah.
at 23.
All right, well, let's take like a 2-second break.
Yeah.
I got to rock a piss.
I
You
was
know,
thinking
so.
this Lolly's hot as mug.
Yeah. So yeah, let's take a 2-second break and we'll hop back on in like a second. All right, and we're back, guys.
Sure.
Thanks again for coming on the pod, and having us at the cave. You know, so
Yeah.
yeah, thanks again.
Getting into, man.
Yeah.
Getting started.
Tell me about that buyer market thing.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
this is a video that Duava planned that he deleted because he didn't find it funny. I
It's
found
actually gone.
Oh, I
yeah,
deleted it.
it's
yeah.
gone. It's gone. But I found
Yeah,
it hilarious when we were shooting. So he comes up to me one day. He's like, "Yo, I have this video idea. It's gonna be sick. So I'm gonna go to random strangers and then I'm gonna start singing my new song to them." I was like, "Okay, that's kind of weird. But let's do it." So we went to Byword, and then I pulled out the camera.
Like at the McDonald's.
Oh yeah, it's right. No.
The song was called "I Could Save You."
I
by
Could
the
Save
way.
You.
I
Save
don't know.
That's
Spotify.
a good song, man.
So
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Yeah,
Sick song.
that's my favorite song.
great video.
Like
Okay.
the guitar riff on it. Did you play the guitar on there?
No. Yeah,
Play
my
the
boy
guitar.
Saxon did.
The guitar riff is
That
unreal.
was just insane song. So I took we're taking the camera. I was walking behind him, and he's like, "Okay, let's do girls specifically." So we'd walk, and then I was like, "Okay, right there, there's a group of girls," and he'd just walk, and then he'd walk past them, and then I'd pan the camera. I'd be like, "Wait, you missed the girls," and then he just kept walking, and then this became a bit. So then we started filming awkward B-rolls of him like sitting on the bench of him like standing like eating ice cream, him standing by the door, and we would insert those shots in between like us trying to find strangers to sing to. So and then it dragged on and then it started at the afternoon, and then by the end of it, it was evening. Then the sun was set. So when like the videos pieced together, it was hilariously awkward. Like he was just never singing to he would never sing to anyone. Oh, and also wasn't the like a protest, like a vaccine protest?
Oh yeah.
There's a vaccine protest. So then he went in the middle and he started singing. And we got that footage as well. And it was just, the whole video was awkward. And he was just saying, could it be a love? Yeah, and then he was just like, it was super awkward, super hilarious, but he deleted it.
But it's gone.
One of my favorite
Yeah, there
videos.
was a couple moments where I was like, hey, she's the one. That's the one.
Okay, we're going to sing to this one. And then
I
he just
start
walked past
walking
him. He'd walk
towards
past him.
And then I switch.
And then I'll be like, what the?
Like a little zigzag. I'm like,
Yeah,
So,
that's hilarious.
this guy was holding the camera with one hand going like this.
be like, yo,
Really,
What are you doing?
when you guys write your music, like, what's the inspiration of it? Is it like personal experience, or you're just making the shit up, or what's going on?
mainly louder. And whatever.
Making shit up, eh?
For me.
For you, okay.
I say whatever's funny. Sometimes I literally say like the funniest shit, like just to say it.
That's his thing, though. Like,
Okay,
he-
Like
that's
if I'm
his vibe.
laughing,
That's your vibe.
I'll probably say it. Like
Okay.
Yeah, like with his music, like we've almost come up with a brand now. It's like just whatever's we go off the top of the dome. Like I mean, I do that regardless. I go off the top of the dome, just freestyle everything line by line. But for this guy, like we just have fun with it. Like we
it's
don't
just
like
pure fun.
we don't go for structure. We don't go for like okay verse hook verse pre hook.
Because sometimes you come up with something new and it's like
Yeah.
really like whoa,
Yeah.
how did they come up with this?
He has a song that's coming out like soon,
Alright.
and
Soon, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, like pretty soon. I don't know when the podcast is coming out, but he just raps the whole time and the beat just changes like over and over again.
And he
Like, turns
produced
into
it.
reggaeton.
That's like next level.
He produced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he produced it. He's like, yo, I got a
Reggaeton,
beat for you.
That's legit creativity. Like, you're not following just
Yeah, it's
like you
just
said.
whatever.
verse, chorus.
Yeah, I try to do that with my own music, but since I sing, right, you want to get like some catchy parts. Like
Yeah.
people want to like loop this part over and over. So that part you
Like,
make
no
that
lie,
part
for
and-
sure.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
pop music is that,
It's different,
right?
yeah,
You know?
yeah. When I make rap music, it's the same thing. Like I do the same process as this guy.
I was gonna ask you guys, so like, how do you like go from different genres and stuff like that?
I don't even know. I just
You just do
make
it?
You just,
Yeah.
honestly, if you listen to a lot of genres, you can pick up on it.
I think the way we make music is completely just in what we listen to. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
look
It's
at
a
like the
reflection.
songs that it's a reflection. Yeah, like
Okay, what do you like now?
Right now,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so this is gonna sound like super like egotistical, but right now, currently, the last like couple of weeks, I've just been listening to my own stuff, simply because like I want to notice like, okay, this is kind of off. This I gotta change this, blah blah blah, for critical reasons. But
Like,
if I
what
wa-
inspired you? Let's say.
like to start making music?
Yeah, like, what are your biggest? What artists do you vibe with?
Michael Jackson. He's
Okay.
like Michael Jackson and Prince are like my two biggest like inspirations.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm inspired by so many. Justin Bieber, big one. Justin Timberlake,
Love
The
Justin
Jacksons.
Bieber.
Chris Brown, Usher, Mario.
Okay.
So
Who else?
many like
what else?
Victor Dysayon. For my rap music, this might be a story for another question maybe, but for rap music, my 100% inspiration, like from bottom to top, is LJ.
Okay.
Like the reason why like I sound the way that I sound when I rap is fully just because of LJ. Like the way that LJ raps, the words he uses, he says, "I'm gonna use this word." He puts a here,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. It's all just LJ. Like my rap sound,
Okay.
like fully influenced by him. And I always
Okay.
tell him this. I have to give him his flowers. Like
Yeah.
my rap music would not be the same like without LJ. And I
Okay.
think it's even because
Because
Yeah,
it
eh?
trickles down
it
from him.
trickled
to
down.
me.
Really?
yeah. So like it turned into my version of LJ's sound,
And I
my
got-
rap music, and his turned into his version of my sound.
yeah.
So he has like a trickled version of LJ and
Yeah.
Really? So
Yeah.
what about you? Like, who influences you?
My top 5.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be five.
My
just-
top 5 is probably like Drake, Coil Ray.
Okay,
What
you
about
know,
Ray?
yo,
Yeah.
Drake's coming to Vancouver and
Is he?
Montreal, July 14th. The tickets are dropping tomorrow. Anyways, but that's no, okay.
Too expensive.
I saw the tickets. They were $2,000 for floor seats. I was like,
Floor?
2000.
yeah,
Damn car.
Yeah. It's crazy.
There
Yeah,
you
I know.
go,
It's
man.
crazy. Yeah.
Drake, man, you're
Probably gonna sell out though. Still,
It's gonna sell.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, people are reselling them already before
Oh,
they
for real?
even go on sale.
isn't like Ticketmaster catching a lot of flack for like?
There's other sites though, right? There's like StubHub, and SeatGeek,
Oh, yeah,
and all
yeah.
those
So
ones
it's
that are like
2,000 like resale value. Right?
resale. Yeah.
Okay, so Drake's not getting that.
Yeah. No, he's not getting that. But
Unfortunately, but he's got it all anyway.
yeah. So okay. So it comes. So like for you, it comes from like inspiration from like personal experiences, like your music.
Yeah. Majority of the time, like sometimes, like I'm a very like movie loving person.
Okay.
So sometimes I embellish it. I'm like, okay, this has to be a little bit more violent. I need to make this a little bit more violent.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about like a scene in my head and I'm gonna talk about that scene. But other
Yeah.
than that, everything is fully inspired by my life.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. Your song "Keep My Word" is about your late grandfather, right?
Yeah.
So like that's obviously a big inspiration for you. Can you speak on that?
Yeah, I can, yeah. My grandfather was he was a lawyer in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
And he would give legal support to people, like he would hook them up and stuff, like people who couldn't
Afford it?
and stuff. He was a hero basically, like in the legal system in Sri Lanka. So he
Okay.
became like kind of like I wouldn't say well recognized by like the public, but he was very well recognized and respected in like that kind of scene, like the legal scene. They made like a newspaper article and stuff like when he passed away. And yeah, I told these guys a story. One time when I was a kid, there used to be like military checkpoints in Sri Lanka, like all over the place. And we were in this car. Me, my brother, my mom, my dad, and my grandpa. My grandpa was in the back seat. And we pull up to this checkpoint, right? And the guy's like, roll your window down. My dad like looks at the guy. He's like, okay. He starts rolling the window down, but he rolls his dad's window down, my grandpa's.
Yeah.
And the guy looks at my grandpa and just lets us through. Like
Really?
nothing.
Just
like,
because?
no talking, nothing. Like he just knows who he is, lets us through.
Wow.
Like I never forgot that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I want that kind of respect one day. Like not on some like fame thing, but just people like, okay, that's him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just show him some kind of respect. Like this guy
Yeah.
did this guy did this guy did this.
So like a song like that for sure, it was just must have came pretty naturally.
He's my biggest influence when it comes down to like having an impact on me, like from a impact standpoint, like having an impact on people. I'm like, damn, like that moment specifically, I was like, oh my God, I want that one day. Like,
Yeah.
not in like a greedy kind of way, but like I want that as an it inspired me to like get to that level.
Yeah.
Success.
You want to inspire others.
I want to inspire others, exactly. And that in itself is like a huge power.
Absolutely.
Power to inspire. It's
Absolutely.
crazy. You
So
get people to do different things from that, you know what I mean?
100%.
things.
Yeah, good. Yeah, a lot of good can come from it for
A lot
sure.
of good, yeah. A lot of evil too. But
Yeah, a lot of bad, I was about to say.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, you gotta just use it the right way.
Yeah. So besides yourselves, like each other, what are like one of the favorite artists that you guys have worked with in the past? I know you're gonna say LJ, but I know each other too. I know you guys are boys. So have you worked with some other artists that you just
I
love?
literally haven't worked with any other artists besides
Okay.
like
Besides
besides
Duava?
like NK, like yeah, besides
What about
Jalil.
you?
Cave and all
He
that.
worked with
Oh,
the-
Jalil,
Yeah.
but he's in the
He's in our camp.
he's in the camp.
That I've worked with like
yeah,
prior.
that you work with. Yeah.
Michael Jackson. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. I don't really like work with a lot of like artists.
Because
like,
I see you
outside.
have songs with other artists, so that's
I
what
do,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like,
Um,
it could be anyone. I mean, I don't know.
I can name like 3.
yeah, like Costa. There's a guy named Costa.
Yeah,
He's like
okay.
a rapper in Ottawa. I mean, not in Sri Lanka. And yeah, I made like a really big song with him. I liked working with him a lot.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a favorite right now. Maybe like in the last couple of years, I would probably say Mandrazo.
Okay.
It's my number one like probably favorite like collaboration other than like LJ Victor and them.
Okay.
He's not in our camp. He's an EDM producer. And we made some tracks like I remember when me and this guy used to play League of Legends together, we used to bump EDM tracks.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, that
like,
gets you in a vibe, you know?
You know,
yeah, like
yeah.
future bass
You
tracks
know?
and stuff like that. And I had never made that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the opportunity came about like in like 2019. My boy Bromar, who I talked to you about, He was at the studio. Used to be in LJ's crib, as you probably
Yeah, he
touched
told
base
me
on,
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So Bromar was working on a track, this EDM track. I walked in the room. The bounce was crazy. I was like, it's got like bounce like a trap song, but it has like an EDM element to it. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Let me get on that. And then Bromar was like, no, this is me and LJ, bro. Come on. It's me and LJ's track. I was like, no, I'm getting on that. He was like, okay, fine. I was like, okay.
What track was it?
I can't even remember. It's a random ass freaking track. And yeah, I started recording on it. I was like, I sound like a different guy, like a different vibe. And then next thing you know, that song wasn't supposed to come out with me on it. I kind of did the verse for fun. And Mandrazo heard it, who was a producer for it, and he was like, yo, this guy's nuts. He started sending me messages. He was like, yo, bro, like, he's Italian, by the way.
Okay.
Just to give you context for my accent.
Yeah.
That sounded mad random.
I love it.
Yo, bro, let's make a song, bro. Let's make track. I was like, okay, word, yeah, let's do it. He sends me this crazy ass beat. I was like, yo, this. It was called Don't Let Go. It was titled Don't Let Go, version 2 or something, which means he probably sent it to someone else, version 1, and the guy gave him criticism. He was like, yo, bro, Duava, let's do it. And I was like, okay, bet, let's do it. Let's go. I sent him the vocals in like a day. He was like, yo, it's crazy, bro, it's crazy. And then I actually went to Barbados, so I didn't get a chance to record the rest of the track. So I sent him like one verse and one hook, and he was waiting for a month. Like
Really?
3 weeks, yeah. He was just waiting, just chilling. He was like, yo, bro, is it finished, bro? Are you sending it? I was like, nah, bro, I'm at the beach. I'm
Got
so-
pina
But you can
coladas.
record anywhere.
Yeah, I know, but probably not in Barbados. I didn't bring a mic. I could have recorded into my phone, but I had recorded on my mic already.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I made this guy wait for like 2-3 weeks while I was kicking it in Barbados. And, yeah, I sent him the vocals back. Next thing you know, the song comes out a couple months later. It's getting millions of streams. I'm making like nice money off it. I'm like, oh, let's do more.
Yeah.
Dollar signs.
Send me another beat, bro.
Yeah.
Boom, we drop another track, another couple million streams. I was like, send me more, bro. I need that. I need more, bro.
Yeah.
We just kept making tracks together, and they were all fire.
Nice.
And
Nice.
yeah, like me and Mandrazo are hella cool. Italian guy. He lives by a mountain in
Yeah.
Naples, Napoli.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you've never met him.
Nah, he's got endless inspiration though. He just looks outside his window. One time he showed me, he put his iPhone out the window. Boom. Big ass mountain. It looks like Zeus is gonna come out of the sky. I was like, bro, this is what you got? I open my window, I see a wall.
Yeah, for sure.
Into my
Yeah.
neighbor's house. Sometimes I see them picking up the phone, I get a little inspo.
When in your career did you like decide like you want to make music in Singalese? Like, would you say like half like Singalese English?
I'm not
I
gonna
know
lie.
you switch back and forth. Like,
The only reason why I made the first Singalese track was fully capitalizing.
for sure.
Because like, and that's out of all honesty, like I made that track Gambane, like it went #1 on trending. It became the biggest song in Sri Lanka, probably one of them ever. And I was like, okay, I gotta follow this up. I was gaining subscribers like it was nothing, crazy subscribers. I was like, whoa, never had this kind of popularity before. What do I do? I was talking to LJ. I'm like, okay, I gotta scramble now. I had songs ready, obviously, like I have 2,000. And I was like, no, I need something that's gonna like really kick them in the face. Like I was never expecting it. I had pre-existing fans as well. I wanted to surprise them as well. Like after I got some popularity, so I was like, okay, bet. I am fluent in Singalese,
Okay.
but I'm not fluent enough to speak in the language that songs speak in Singalese. If that makes sense to you.
So like we can have a conversation. We can do this podcast in
Conversational. We could
Singalese.
do the podcast in Singalese, and I could speak to you face to face Singalese, no problem. But put me in front of a mic,
It's a bit different.
I'm probably I'll sound like I'm speaking like German or something.
Okay.
Because like when you sing in a language, you use different kind of like terminology and stuff in
Mhm.
Sinhala.
Yeah.
Like it's more of like a poetic kind of Sinhalese. So like when I listen to Sinhalese songs, I'm like, I have no idea what this guy's saying. I'm talking to my mom. I have no idea what this guy's saying. My mom's like, oh, he's just saying like it's a flower turns blooms, blah blah blah. I'm like, damn.
I'm the exact same way with Chinese. Like, I
Yeah.
speak it
Really?
fluently, but when it comes to like listening to music, I can't understand the phrases that they're using.
Like, do they
But
do they like stretch like words and then it kind of messes up
yes,
stuff like
and
that?
then
Is that
like
why?
and the rhythm of the words and the syllables, it
Oh.
messes it up, and you can't understand what
But
they're talking
isn't
about.
there like tones?
Yes, in Chinese, lots of tones.
So if they sing, would they? If they like do
they
like
can
a
mess
up,
with the tones, right? Because
What-
one word could be using an uptone, but they're singing with a
they
down
sing
tone
it
because
down.
it's with a melody, right?
But then
So
would you
really messes
understand
with
that
you.
it's
No, that's
going-
what I don't understand.
okay,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
and with when speaking verbally, it's completely fine, right?
Yeah.
Same exact thing. Like with Sinhala, is the same thing. It's
Okay.
tones and I don't know if it's this like same meaning like in as in Chinese, but in Sinhala there's like whole different like words that you would use in songs.
So about your, Sri Lankan roots, when did you decide you wanted to make like Sri Lankan music?
October 20, like right after I dropped Gammane, which is like the biggest like I told you, like this
Yeah.
song I dropped with Costa. Right after that I was like, okay, I gotta capitalize. So I made the beat in like 15 minutes. I'm not even joking, like 15 minutes, because I was in such a rush. I didn't have to be in so much of a rush, but I was like, I gotta have something ready. I gotta have something ready so that we can like get a plan together, blah blah blah, before we put it out. And I wanted to put it out on my birthday, so I was like, okay, what can I do special about it? I hit up my boy Costa, who is on
Yeah.
Money, and I was like, yo, could you write me a track? He was like, yeah, bro. Give me 3 weeks. I was like, okay, no, I can't do that. Could you do it tomorrow? I was like, no, I can't do it tomorrow. I was like, please, bro, just this one time. I need it. I need this. So I sent them. Usually, what I do is I do mumbles, and like with the melody on da 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 da, and then pretty much like he's like, okay, fine, I will do it. I was like, bro, lifesaver, thank you. And this guy calls me the next day. He's like, bro, I'm tired, bro. I'm hungover. I was like, bro, come on, let's do it. Let's do it right now, actually, on the phone. He was like, okay, fine. And he cracks his freaking like iPad open or something. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Starts playing the track. He's playing each like mumble part, getting the lines. He sends it to me. I'm like, bro, this is pretty fire. He's like, no, bro, it's not good enough. I was like, no, it's straight. We're good. I recorded the same day, sent it to LJ. LJ's like, okay, yeah. Let's put it out. I was like, no, I'm trying to get you on it, and then I'm gonna get Costa on it too.
Yeah.
But did I bring up that I wanted to put it on my birthday?
Yeah, you just said that.
So
yeah.
my birthday's on October 17th, and I was like, okay, we're gonna put it out October 17th. But what happened was, Costa on that track, he was like trying to write on it, like for his own verse.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, I can't. I don't think I could fit. Because he's more of a trap kind of guy. And that was like an R&B, singular, like pop kind of track. And I ended up putting this guy named DKM on it. Was also on that track. And yeah, like he shot his scenes for the music video in Colombo in Sri Lanka with this boy that he grew up with. He sends me the shots. Shots are sick. I shoot LJ's scene. He does a little 1-2 on the track as well. It's like 4 minutes and 30 seconds long track. 3 verses. Boom. Put it out. Takes off. I think the track got like 30,000 views in a couple hours.
Wow.
Just as soon as I put it out. I'd never seen anything like that. I was losing my mind. I was like, whoa. And then I went on trending in Sri Lanka. All this media is like trying to talk to me and stuff, like the news and stuff in Sri Lanka. I approve some of them. I do a couple interviews. Next thing you know, like I'm doing pretty okay.
Yeah. No, you can be honest. Like, okay, so like, you're very big in Sri Lanka. I don't know. I don't know. I don't live there. Obviously,
Couple
couple people know you, eh? Okay. No. Okay. That's dope. So when you write now, like, is it just like you go into the mindset of I'm gonna make a Singalese song, or is it just like, or is it really like when you go into the studio, whether here or at home, it's just like whatever happens, or what?
for the English songs, like when I'm able to just express myself however I want, it's more just free flowing and I just let it happen. Yeah, like I just go off the dome and stuff like that. But I can't really do that with Sinhala
Okay.
unless I'm doing some BS rap verse.
Okay.
some garbage. And yeah, so, but like when I'm making like a singular track where I have to make the reference melody and all that stuff, I sing the mumbling and all that. Takes a lot longer. Like I have to wait for a guy to write. I have to wait for my boy to write it
Okay.
and stuff. Like it's a lot more like kind of taxing for me. So if I
Okay.
were to say like I honestly prefer something, I prefer making English songs
Okay.
personally. But when I'm making the singular songs, I still have my fun stuff. I'm still messing
Yeah.
around in the studio.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more taxing for sure. What was your question again?
It's like,
My
well,
question was like, okay, so like maybe Victor, like when you like my question was when you sit down and like, all right, so tonight let's make some music. Is
Yeah,
it just is like what's the process?
when I pull up to Duava's place to like make music, honestly, like at the end of the night, we don't know what's gonna happen, because sometimes we make like intentionally bad music as a joke, and sometimes we make like heaters. So like it depends on the movie. Like if I pull up and I start joking around and then I say one like funny bar, that whole song might just be like a complete joke, and then it'll never see the light of day. We actually have an album that's like all jokes.
You could say the name, bro.
Which name?
The last one.
What? I don't.
The last album. What do we call it?
Oh, the last album I think it's called
You mean you think?
We Can't Lose.
No, it's called Girth.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
We have an album called Girth. Literally every single track is called Girth, and it's like
something Girth. Like we have
something-
a track called Dog Girth. We have
it's so bad music. It's all bad music
just
too.
garbage.
It's
Like,
so
we
funny.
love
It's
just
so
making
funny.
trash.
It's-
Most of the time, we just make like the tracks me and Victor made together is just straight garbage, dude.
Yeah.
You guys have fun though.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
it's all
sometimes
fun.
we
It's
just
really all
make
fun.
we make a track with our intent being like it's gonna be garbage, but then when I'm producing the beat,
It turns
Yeah.
out, so yeah,
some of them go crazy.
a
Like
switch flips, and then we're like,
yeah,
okay, let's take this seriously now.
Yeah.
And then we delete everything we just did, and then just like actually
Delete everything.
sometimes
yeah. Sometimes we delete everything, start a new project.
Damn.
Yeah, like man,
it's a weird process actually.
yeah,
now that I
like
think about
especially
it.
like when we're making the beat, that's when we realize like okay, this is okay. We're gonna go crazy on this.
Wait, so lyrics first, like you sing first or rap first?
No. We do the beat.
You do the
We
beat
usually
first?
make the music first. Yeah,
Okay.
like play it on the keys and stuff.
Mhm.
Sometimes we just play the chords, figure out
Yeah.
melodies. It's different. Most times it goes different ways.
There's no like recipe.
But yeah, but sometimes there's days where it's like, oh, we gotta make this kind of track.
Yeah,
Like yeah, that's rare though, very rare.
yeah. Like
I'd say.
when I put out my album, my first album, Bahu,
Yeah.
I had a song that I made with the intention of having Victor on it. So that one was less like, okay, we're gonna just mess around and
We can't
make some garbage.
No messing
and
around.
End
Yeah.
up with a good track.
Yeah.
That track it was like, okay, we're gonna make this serious. We're gonna make this good. I have a content ready.
Okay.
For the lyrics.
More specifically, I Could Save You. Like, did you just write that on the spot too?
Yeah, I freestyled it. Yeah, off the dome. Like
This
just
is
line by line. I didn't never deleted a line. Like the thing with me, like even with Victor's tracks, the first thing that comes to my head, I'm always like, okay, this is the most organic thought I'm gonna get. So I Could Save You. The whole thing was organic. Like, I mean every track, but especially I Could Save You. It was like I laid down the first line, next line, next line, next line, next line, next line. I was talking to a shorty. The song was organic.
Okay.
Hella organic, yeah.
So there's literally nothing. Like, what are you thinking about though when you're writing these lines?
You think of whatever rhymes next. No, I'm like,
Yeah.
what rhymes with this? Oh, okay, I'll just put it there.
What am I thinking about? You
Yeah.
said?
Like,
I'm thinking about like what inspired the song. Like the way that I make music. Let me think about this for 2-3 seconds.
okay.
I make music like I'm trying to say something to someone. Like Noah could probably like understand and Victor could probably understand. Like it's almost like you're talking and you're putting syllables together instead of just saying uniform sentences. Like I would say, okay, let's say I could save you. Could it be a love that can't exist? I was like, okay, I have the melody. What am I gonna say? Could it be a love that can't exist? I can't be with this girl for X reason. I'm gonna explain why I can't be with this girl on the next line. The next line, why can't I be with this girl? Okay, I'll develop the story more. Like it's almost like I'm writing a story but putting a rhyming word at the end of it. If that makes sense. When am I gonna break the rhyme? Okay, I'm gonna break the rhyme after 8 bars. Okay, boom. I said exist. Now I'm gonna say whatever. I'm gonna say this other completely different thing. Like it's almost like you just gotta let it flow, like almost like a waterfall. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So you follow the structure loosely because you said like after 8 bars you're gonna break the rhyme. Or
I follow a structure in the sense of it's the structure of my story.
yeah.
So like if I have a story in mind, like which I do most of the time, I follow the structure of what the story is
Okay.
in the song. So like it doesn't have to be a beginning, end, and finish,
Yeah.
but it could be like it starts off with this phrase and then it ends with an explanation of the phrase.
Yeah.
So that's how I make the music. And then with the beat and the melodies and stuff, I kind of like to build the beat up the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to whatever it is, like the melody, and then I put the next melody that like the next chord that it goes into. It have to like build the storyline with the chords and stuff and the
Yeah.
melodies.
Yeah.
That's the way I think about it. I think of it
Okay.
as like just a stream.
Yeah. And then your videos, like they go hand in hand. Like I'm invested when I'm watching those videos, you know, like
Thank you.
and like I said, especially the pop ones. But like I said, I'm a
Yeah.
pop guy, so
Mhm.
like, you know, you got the girls in there, you know, like, is that awkward or when you're filming that, or are you still doing? You guys still doing all of that?
Like when we have girls.
Yeah,
in
you have the
video?
girls. Like,
It's
just
just-
honestly, just out of curiosity, I can never imagine filming a music video and be like,
Sometimes,
Yeah.
behind the camera, sometimes it gets awkward.
Yeah.
What's that? Wait, what kind of shoot is this?
Yeah,
what are we
yeah.
filming? You know what I mean? No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
But that's just my perspective.
like
Yeah, you talk about your perspective because he actually filmed.
you film
my,
a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
Basically all of them. He
There's
films them.
he has like before that. If you go to his YouTube page, and you go to his oldest videos, before that there was like 50 more videos that were there that are gone now because
Oh yeah, I
they
took
weren't.
them down. Yeah.
Yeah, because they weren't
Okay.
up to par anymore. But yeah, I filmed a lot. That's how I actually learned a lot.
Yeah, he knows.
But-
I used to be super awkward on camera.
You?
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
be on camera. I would just start laughing instantly. Like, I couldn't talk.
I'd have to tell him like, yo, dude, like,
Bro,
stop
you're
smiling,
putting a
yo,
face, bro.
stop doing that, stop doing that,
Yeah,
do this,
stop
do
doing that.
yeah.
Stop doing this. Yeah, and then
You should have seen
since
it.
I'm self-aware, I got better. That's all.
Okay.
I got better at everything else.
And you're really practicing it. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't just come like boom one day you turn on a switch.
Even
like in terms of what,
Like in terms of being natural on camera, right? Like
like
because you said
it takes
was-
practice. Because even when I
Yeah.
first went on camera,
You were
I
shy?
know I was super awkward. I can see it in the video.
like I would be very uncomfortable if I was on a rap video and like I had to like
I think
act.
rapping is kind of a little bit easier because
yeah.
like,
The rap videos,
It's
a little
actually
bit different.
easier.
It's
pop. I think pop
because
is harder.
because we're laid back, cool kind of guys. You know what I mean?
I get that
So, like,
vibe. Yeah.
When it came down to making when I started really singing and stuff like that, which happened later after the rap stuff, a lot of people actually probably don't know that because what they see is more like I'm a singer, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
sing with this soft voice. But no, like I used to just fully just rap.
Like yeah, when you're filming a singing video, like you gotta act like
You gotta be
Mario.
serious.
You gotta be
Yeah.
like R&B, like do the most.
Yeah,
You gotta like
move a
really
certain-
cry. You gotta like
Yeah, like you gotta move a little bit. Like now I'm a little bit more like myself in all my music videos. Like I'm able to not act anymore on camera. Like I don't have to put on like an act anymore. I'm just like whatever that I have to do when the music plays, I do. Like I don't say I'm gonna do a little spin over here. I'm gonna do a little twirl.
It
over
just
here.
happens.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just do it. I just let it bang.
You're not choreographing the videos.
No,
you're
not at
you're
all.
doing different takes,
We
but
have
the,
like zero choreography. Like in terms
even
of
with the
getting-
girls.
no choreo, just chemistry. Like with the camera too. Like we
I'll
don't
just do
yeah,
random
we don't
stuff
say we're
sometimes.
gonna get.
Honestly,
gonna-
it's actually kind of crazy how like in sync we are now. Because when I'm behind the camera and he's filming, sometimes we like move in sync and like perfectly, and then stuff just
Yeah.
happens naturally.
You go like this.
yeah,
and
and then
I would
I
follow.
wouldn't have to
with
say
my hand
anything, and
or-
he just does something.
vice versa.
Sorry, and then he just like
like I don't have to tell him. Like I used to be like, okay, let's get this lower angle, blah blah. Blah. I don't know any tech stuff like with the 3-point perspective, blah blah blah. I don't know that stuff. So I would just like, okay, put the camera over here, face it up. But now it's almost like
It's like, here, shoot.
roll that.
Do something, whatever.
Yo, that's dope.
As long as the location's nice, like we can do something
Hit
with
the
it.
damn button.
Press the
Really?
down buttons. Press the down button.
Now I'm gonna go home and watch these videos and have an all new perspective to it, because
Even,
I
like-
literally thought you
yeah.
spent like thousands of dollars producing them.
$0 at all. Like we don't even use lights. Like
Yeah.
the night shots
You're
are
amazing.
just street lights.
Street lights.
I'm nice at the color grading, man.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yo.
Piece of pop.
Yeah, I got that freaking.
You got the pack.
What's that? De-enhancer.
The de-answer.
Okay.
I-
Okay.
I like color grading and editing is like one of my passions. Like other than like the music and stuff,
Okay.
I like photography too.
All right.
Like we all like photography.
Mm.
There's another
Yeah.
guy just like us. His name is Matt. Like
Okay.
we all moved
It's
together.
literally
Three
a
of us.
clone.
Yeah, like we all everything we do, we all just together.
Okay.
And like you put the camera on his hand, same,
Same
thing,
thing, same
as me and
thing.
him.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like he knows how to
Really?
shoot, and he's a
Yeah.
chef.
Really?
Yeah, he's
He's
chopping,
cooking.
He'll
He's
chop,
chopping up
he'll
edits,
chop
chopping
some,
up footage, chopping
He'll
up
chop
whatever.
some steak and come to the shoot and chop up a video. Same way.
Nice.
Like
Nice.
man, like the chemistry is ridiculous because we've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
And like even with LJ, I put the camera in LJ's hand sometimes. Yeah, bro, just shoot, man. I don't care.
Something will come out of it. So
Yeah.
if
Really?
you're recording
Yeah,
for
we
5
just-
minutes, this is gonna be one
Exactly.
part.
Like we don't keep like if we have a tripod shot, I'm like, okay, open the legs. Sometimes we're too lazy or we don't have to stretch the legs out and whatever. Just prop it down. Go in front of the camera. Autofocus, let us do his thing. I don't have to.
Sony.
I don't adjust the focus. I just let
You
the
just
auto.
go.
Sometimes on the tripod shots, even though you should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, okay, whatever. I
Yeah,
have a
sometimes
Sony.
sometimes we're racing against the light, so you have no time.
Yeah,
to
you don't have time.
like, yo, the light's about to go. We got
A lot of it is just cutting corners, man. It's being lazy sometimes. Like with the videos.
But it's also creative. Lazy is the bad word to use. I think creativity,
I don't think lazy is bad sometimes.
Sure.
Sometimes it's okay.
for sure.
Sometimes it's like, okay, I'll be lazy, but it's gonna be natural because it's lazy.
Yeah.
So he's
And
not
that's
even
you.
trying. This guy's cool.
Yeah.
This guy's just shooting his video. Like people probably see us on the street. The camera is going crazy.
Yeah.
Victor's running around me with the
Yeah.
camera, getting
I'm
a
doing laps.
yeah,
Start
getting a
timing
frantic
myself.
shot.
And like,
Yeah.
Shooting from my crotch like this. No one sees the camera. It looks mad weird.
Yeah.
There's been some shots where
Some
I'm.
sus
on my
moments
video as
or
well.
There's one. He has a video called "Take No."
He's
Breaks.
literally like standing above me like this.
I was standing like this.
and I'm like I'm sitting down. I'm looking up. I'm like, wait,
with a wide ass lens.
what's going on?
And Victor's like this. My crotch is right here with the camera.
I
just
told him to
holding it
back
like
up a little
this.
bit.
Yeah. people probably
He
pass,
literally did a POV.
pass behind us like driving in their car like, yo, this guy's getting top right now.
We're freaking in the back alley.
Victor moved the camera like this just to show them. No, I'm just kidding.
That's hilarious.
The camera.
Yeah.
Not what you think.
No, please, just watch the video.
Yeah.
Take no breaks.
I'm gonna check that out.
No breaks. Check it out.
Yeah,
But-
everything's mad gorilla, man. Just
Yeah.
chilling.
I like that, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Organic for sure.
Organic. Yeah, that's the word.
But before we finish off, I guess say something in Singalese to your fans. I'm sure like
camera,
they
that
want to hear
camera.
something, man.
No,
Like,
but-
right here. What does that mean? What'd you say?
What up?
What up? All right, man. Well, thanks, Victor. Thanks, Duava, for
Thank you.
coming on here. I had a blast, man.
This is fun.
Okay.
Let's do something. I think you guys are young studs. You guys are doing amazing. I look forward to hearing more music. And
Listening to podcasts. Charles is cooking up a track after this.
I should cook up.
He might drop it. He might drop
Cell
it.
phone, man.
Cell
Featuring-
phone.
Featuring me.
Let's do it. You down?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, let's
bro.
do
we
it.
Gotta,
Crazy.
yo, bro, we gotta do part 2 too.
We gotta do part 2, man.
More
I
content.
feel like after your show, maybe like that, because like I want to hear how your experience was. When's the last time you went back to Sri Lanka?
Oh, 2019, 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, 2018, I think. Yeah, so
Okay.
I was 18. I wasn't popular. I haven't been there since I got a little bit of buzz. I haven't been
Okay.
there at all, so I have no
They're
idea.
dying for you, man. They're literally waiting for you to get there.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
I could feel it, man. They always ask me
Really.
when you're gonna come, when you're gonna do a show.
You can do it in Colombo, I'm assuming?
I hope so. Yeah,
Okay.
Colombo, that would be a crazy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a crazy show. That's
I
where
must
all
want to
the-
fly myself out there and go. Yeah.
Be the one guy standing out in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
who's that?
Who's
No,
that
but-
Chinese
Is that
guy?
Charles Chang?
Yeah.
Yo, that's that one guy.
Nah, man, there's so much stuff I want to do when I go over there. Like,
Good for you,
like, I
man.
made a couple friends as well. Like in the Sri Lankan industry, I'm tight with a couple people.
Yeah.
They want to cook up in person. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Man, I'm so excited to go to Sri Lanka, bro.
Nice, man.
Finally,
Good
go
for
to the
you.
mountains and shit.
Good for you, man. All right. Well, thanks again, guys. Peace.
Peace.